Haunted by the urge to watch more anime, but terrified of doing it alone, I crawled from the darkness of my room into the vanity of the void. There, I gathered three of my most handsome buds to watch just 3 episodes of a show. Together, we asked, is it good?
Who else wants pizza right now?
Dude, I want pizza
After
so
watching
bad.
I was
that.
just
That
thinking
sounds so
about how I
fucking
was
good.
hungry, but we're doing.
Couldn't figure out why. Because we were looking at Kaiji's face for.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
pizza.
We're
It's
watching-
pizza.
We were watching
I was like, "Damn, I want some
Kaiju.
pizza."
Kaiju.
Ultimate
Kaiju.
Survivor, also known as Pizza Head.
Kaiju Ultimate Survivor would be
Pizza
such
nose.
a fucking wild show. Having to survive a kaiju attack or something, that'd be sweet.
No, it's about a kaiju
Oh,
who's
it's-
in crippling debt.
Uh,
He has to pay it off through gambling.
Kaiji Ultimate Survivor. I think Matt was saying Kaiju, so it stuck to my head.
Kaiju Ultimate Survivor. Daddy, give me $100.
If you Google it, though, it's all in Japanese. If you Google Kaiji Ultimate Survivor, the title is Gaiakyo Barai Kaiji Ultimate Survivor.
Dude, that was
That
like
If you Google
perfect
Kaiji
Japanese.
Ultimate Survivor women, they're like, what? Nothing comes up because it's like they can't exist in this world.
As God
maybe,
intended.
maybe. Yeah. Well, because Japanese women are better than these characters. I
Yeah,
guess,
they're not
maybe.
fucking idiots getting
Yeah. all
swindled
of-
into a boat.
They're not degenerate
Yeah,
gamblers.
Dude, can
all
we
of
talk
these
about how
characters
he
are-
literally got pranked so hard? Like, he got, like, the used cars, man. Like, you're buying a fucking car, and he's like, oh, sorry, someone else is looking at this car right now. They literally pulled that shit.
Yeah, you called it.
I'm
Yes.
like, oh my god.
You paused it and said what was gonna happen. It's like he's pulling some used car shit on him, and then immediately
Yeah.
after you started playing again, it's like, huh, "Can you believe he fell for that?"
Idiot. Yeah, the scene was like, he's like, hey, we have this gambling boat. You should
always
definitely
a
do
boat.
it. It's a great idea. And then he's like thinking about it, and they like put extra pressure on it. He like picks up the phone. He's like, what? Oh, we only got 2 slots left. And he's like, oh shit. And then like he waits another second and just to put more pressure on. He's like, oh, we're all out of slots.
Wait,
And-
but he did clarify what the boat was, right?
Gambling boat.
Yeah, he explained
didn't
it.
Really, like,
But he didn't say that though. He said it was like a camp.
no, he said if you
No, he was gonna get
lose-
sent to a camp if he loses.
Yeah.
And
Oh, right. Okay.
He
So
said it
it's
was
a gambling
boat, and if you lose, you get sent to like a work camp to pay
Yeah,
off your debt.
but there was
if you
stakes.
win, you come out with even more money.
more money than and your
clears your
debt's
debt.
paid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there was stakes though. So if he lost, he would go to a camp. So
Yes,
he-
I was just
So,
saying
like-
the
Also-
pressure was
So the
like, way it was
sales
delivered.
pitch wasn't great to begin with. Is my point.
It wasn't, but he threw in something like really quick as an aside that I was like, that's a viable motivator. He was like, you could just walk away from this, but I shudder to think how you would try paying this off on your own. Don't you have a mom and sister? He like lightly threatened his family.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the
what
debt.
what did he owe every month or whatever?
Yeah, every month he would need to pay a certain amount. He did like some math in front of him.
Yeah, it was like with the accruing interest rate, you would owe this much for 11 years, and you'd be like,
Oh, yeah,
you'll
this
pay
is-
it
yeah,
off when
this
you're
sort of was
30."
like,
and he's like,
When
"Fuck
you're
that,
35,
I'd be
it's
dead."
like, wait, what? Or no, 32
Three.
or whatever. Yeah, he's like fucking 20 years old, and he looks like this like 40-year-old
like he looks like he's pushing
grizzled
40.
burnout. Yeah,
Yes,
cheap beer, I guess.
it's all that
He got like a
Asahi
fucking
beer.
mullet and everything. It also could just be like maybe this manga was coming out in like the 80s or something, so he just has like that 80s style. So we're just like, oh yeah, that was like 40 years ago.
Is it?
He looks like
is
he's
it
from
that
40
old?
years ago. I don't know. Let me check.
Because you're right, it does have that kind of distinct look where they just didn't care about looking pretty at all, and it
Well,
was more about having a.
Also
distinct
with
style.
like the it could
Oh
have
yo,
taken
Ultimate
place
Survivor is like the prequel, the sequel anime. Or no, is
Oh,
it the
what?
same thing?
I think Well, there was a
Dumb.
scene where it was showing like you could buy all this stuff, and it was showing a bunch of products, and all the products were like old cell phones and shit, and like a stereo player.
It's
Stuff you could
definitely
buy
older.
at Don Quixote.
Yeah,
for
I
a
think it
reasonable
might
price, mostly.
It could have taken place in maybe the early '90s, like '90s ish, because it was like
Yeah, did you see that stereo?
stereo with like a
1996.
digital camera. Yeah.
Yeah, 96. That makes sense.
Yeah. He was using it like an old phone too. But then they said something about like once you're on the boat, you have to confiscate all of your cell phones. So I was like, maybe the 2000s.
Holy shit! It takes
Well, the
place over 8 months and
anime-
4 weeks. Is that entirely in the boat? That'd be
Spend
Probably.
8 months
I
on the
assume
boat.
they do different games though. And
Yeah,
like
but
this-
imagine being on that boat for fucking 8 months.
Wait, is that
Can you
how long?
imagine how horrible that
I don't know if that's
bathroom must
relevant
smell?
to the boat or if that's the entire series. If there's like stuff outside of the boat, I don't know.
Are they?
Yeah.
Wait, I'm confused. You're saying the series takes place over that amount of time?
Yeah, or at
Oh.
least someone's saying that it takes place over 8 months and 4 weeks.
And they never leave the boat.
I don't know,
That'd be awesome.
It's on the
but
yacht.
that would be that'd be
I
insane.
feel like they'd have to go to port to get some fucking food or something.
No, they
You'd
live
think.
solely off.
They
of
just eat
the
each
love of
other.
the
Yeah,
game.
just
Oh,
that's
dude,
what
that's
happens
okay.
to the ones who
The
fail.
losers?
The one,
What
Yeah.
benefit would that give the mafia though? I was like, all right,
Just fucking
you can see if this
pure-
is stupid writing if they just kill them off because what
Pure
benefit would
entertainment.
that bring you? Or are they
Well,
going to
that-
just use them as slave labor? And I'm glad
Could you
they
really hate
it if
actually
it
just,
use
like-
them as like human experiments. They're probably doing what they're doing to the Uyghurs in China, where they're forced labor and
Injecting them
pulling
with
their fucking
random
organs out.
chemicals.
yeah, because I'm like, at least that makes sense, like why they're like doing that then. But it was like the other thing would be they just
bet
like,
that'll be
kill
a
them, like
reveal.
Squid Game, and then it's like, well, the only reason Squid Game works that way is because you have
It's
benefactors
entertainment.
putting all the money in. Yeah, it's entertainment
Yeah.
for like super
Yeah.
rich. So
Mhm.
it depends on the angle.
Yeah,
It's
this
hard.
one
I
they
was
It's
glad
hard
they
to
told it,
get
right?
the
They-
angle though, because like Squid Games, you don't actually get the angle till like the last episode, and we're watching 3. So, but we did
They-
get a
they
little
touched
bit
on
of
it.
it. Yeah, we got a bit of it.
His homie who rips him off immediately too was like, if we lose, then we're gonna be used as human experiments.
Yeah, and I'm sure
And
the
he was like,
narrator.
I've been
said
here
it-
twice.
I'm sure the narrator said it immediately after that too.
They will be
Every fucking-
used as human experiments if they lose.
Oh yeah, by the
narrator
way,
rules.
by the way,
That
we
made
watched
the show.
we watched the infamous English dub.
It was amazing.
It wasn't
I-
that bad. For
It
the
wasn't
It was
that
good.
bad.
Some
Except
things that were
it was-
pretty
the
funny, though.
narrator is probably
It
what
was-
they're referring
Later,
to.
Okay.
bitch. That shit killed me.
That was awesome.
Yeah, that
The ruse.
I would say overall it was good. I thought it would be way worse, but the
I thought it
narrator
way
was
worse. The narrator
fucking nuts.
hilarious. Holy.
like he
I,
was
I,
nuts.
I don't understand the infamous. I think that rocked, honestly. That dub is
So-
pretty damn good.
So I knew nothing about this show. I've seen the character before, like probably at manga stores and stuff. I didn't know anything about it. I googled the show just to see what the hell it was kind of like about, just to see like the vibe of it. And all I saw was, or no, I was actually just looking to see if the English dub existed. That's the main reason I searched for it. And I saw like a Reddit thing that was like, English dub is really that bad? So I read a little bit of that. People were like, it's fucking really bad. It changes the tone of the show. So I kind of expected a worse thing. I thought the main few characters sounded pretty good. Like, I liked them. They sounded like people who may have never worked again in the industry after this. Because I've never heard their voices. But I liked it.
Most of the voices were fine. There was that one
Yeah.
guy who came out and flushed his cards. He was like, I would
Oh,
never
yeah.
have done that.
Kermit
Please
the Frog.
forgive.
yeah, Kermit the Frog comes out of nowhere in episode 3.
Yeah.
I promise to never do it again.
Glap, why did you give our only paper card away? Now we have four
that-
desires.
That shit was so funny. That guy's a moron.
Yeah, they get they recruit a guy because he has 2 stars, so he can like risk it, and he immediately gets one of the cards, and they have 4 scissor cards and 1 paper card. Of course, this idiot gives him the only unique cards. Now they have a deck of just scissors.
The transition was really funny too, because they band together at the end of episode 2, and then there's like this. It ends on this hopeful note, and then immediately as episode 3 starts, it's like, "Hey, so where's that new guy?" He's like, "Oh, I just gave him my card." And he's like, "You did what?"
You did what, you fucking idiot? And then there's like, we're not gonna kick you out of the group. It's fine. And then they like kiss for a while, and then he turns his face sideways and looks like a fucking mongoloid.
Yeah, his side profiles are really intense. Kaiji's.
I want
All
to talk
of
about
them.
the art really quick because like it's really well executed and like it's very technically good. Like you can tell they know what they're doing, but like the style, they like try to get the style of the manga. I feel like, and it just looks so bizarre. When he turns his head, because they're like trying to like correct all that stuff, so it's like a good transition, but it looks crazy.
The side.
I wanna
profiles
request-
were kind of crazy.
I want to request the kid who drew like the upshot Freerin face meme to do Kaiji. I think he would just.
I think it
rock
would look.
the Kaiji
I think it
style.
would look perfect.
It would look amazing. Yeah.
Yeah. I agree. Whoever that kid is,
It's like start getting into Kaiji, man.
just do it.
I feel like
But I was
feel like
thoroughly
that's-
entertained with the
style would do it
story.
justice.
It was very
Yeah, I was like,
fun.
I was straight up just ready to keep watching it.
I would I was like, let's not even.
It's got a great
let's
hook.
Let's just keep watching.
It's good. It's also refreshing to watch shows like anime that is in this tone where it's like it's
serious.
just kind of it's like serious, but it's like a thriller vibe.
Yeah.
Versus
it's pretty
like,
grounded in reality.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's not
grounded.
like a fucking trope happening every 2 seconds.
Yeah,
Like,
like
there wasn't a single women with like big boobs just like
Well,
falling
that's
into
a
frame.
minus for me, but you know. It's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, it would.
But it just
I,
felt like
hey, I like
Okay.
the slop. I like not the AI slop, but I like the sloppy animes when they show up from time to time. But I am glad we watched a serious one. I do like to mix it up. I feel like
Yeah,
we
it's
watched
like-
some slop-tastic ones few in
the
a
last
row.
couple.
It's a good change of pace.
I enjoyed those though.
I enjoy them too. I think
I
they
feel
are
like
fun.
that-
I just think that like the tone
Needless
for this
was
one is
tough,
kind of cool. That it just like
Needless
it's very
is pretty needless.
It's tough.
Needless was insane.
But
But-
I do like the
Literally
art style
Jesus
of that one
Christ.
episode.
Oh, yeah.
that's what's so funny about it. Oh, fucking needless. What a
No, but you said this doesn't have Kaiji doesn't have like boobs bouncing and whatever. But that other gambling show is very similar in tone. What's it
does?
called,
Is
Matt?
Kakaguri.
Yeah, Kakaguri.
Kakaguru.
And it has boobs and
Hot
horny
gambler lady.
bitches
Yeah.
like just fucking moaning and shit. It's ridiculous. It's stupid.
That could have been
But
the
it's
impetus
fun.
behind that series. They were like,
Oh,
we
this
want a
this
gambling
fucking
show, but we can't be
yeah.
too much like
Yeah.
we can't be too much like Kaiji. So we're gonna make the character like a busty
No,
horny
I think
gambler chick.
I think that's a genre. I think that's just like I think a lot of not a lot, but I'm sure there's like more than just Kaiji that do gambling. But like you guys said before, I think Kaiji has more games. Okay, there's 2 seasons and they're both 26 episodes long. There has to be other games. It cannot just be gambling, like in this way.
It
know.
cannot just
That
be
can't
rock,
just be,
paper,
high
Yeah,
stakes,
not
high stakes, rock paper
scissors.
scissors.
It is definitely not going to... 100% it's going to be different games.
Imagine that shit. We just skipped to the end of season 2.
They're
and
still doing
rock.
it.
They're still struggling.
That wouldn't make any sense,
three
though, because
cards.
Clay said it took several months, and that game has a time limit. Like, it clearly has to have an end for it to go to the...
Yeah, they're just like round 2, more rock paper scissors.
I'm sure.
I swear there's a bit too where they're on like they're doing like a catwalk over like a pit of death in one of the sequences. It's one of the games they have to play. Like they start just playing straight up survival games at one point. That might be season 2 actually. But.
Yeah, it's like
Like
Squid Games.
Squiddies.
They'll be multiple
It's a little
games.
squiddy.
Little squiddy game.
Little squiddy at the end there.
It's a Squid Game. It's just like a representation of capitalism. Squid Game. It's like a representation
That
of
would.
communism.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine how hacky we would be if we like led with like it's like anime Squid Games, you know? It's like shoot me.
Squid Games. It's like anime with Squid Games.
Clap,
Squid
have you seen
Games.
I'm
this?
very up to date.
Clap, have you seen this show? It's like anime Squid Games.
Like if if I'd use that to break ice at at one of those anime parties, you just come in my face.
Yeah, it's like the anime
It's like
Squid Games.
with anime.
Battle
Confused to
Royale
the
is
eyes.
like the live action of Squid Games. Jesus Christ.
You know what's funny?
They could have incorporated
brought up
gambling into that.
that you brought up Battle Royale, not related to what we're talking about, but I just saw like last week an article that it was like Quentin Tarantino says Hunger Games was a ripoff of Battle Royale, and I'm like, that was fucking like 12 years ago. Why is this?
I saw something about that too. He's popping off about nothing. He's complaining about Battle Royale and Hunger Games, and he's also like, you know,
It
man,
kinda
like,
is,
fuck
but,
Paul
like, I
Dano.
don't
You know what I'm
think-
saying? Fuck Owen Wilson.
I also don't think Battle Royale was like the first. I think it was like the first Battle Royale story that was like really widespread, but I don't think it's like the first time that idea existed.
Yeah, I mean, historically,
Often
like,
not,
the rape
but-
of Nanking wasn't that kind of like Battle Royale, but in real life?
Dude, this is like Battle Royale, but in real life.
No,
Japanese
but like
were like, let's just
I'm
invade
not
and
even-
like
I'm
murder
not
and
even-
rape all these people.
I'm not even saying like that he was wrong. I just think it's funny because that was like a
That he'd be bringing it up
popular.
now.
That was a
Wait.
popular concept back when Hunger Games was first written and the books came out. People were criticizing it, saying that she ripped off of Battle Royale, and
yeah.
the author was like, "I've never even heard of it." And
All
it's
right.
like, oh, okay,
I do want to make
It's
a
just funny.
point, though.
Really? The
Wow.
author said that?
yeah.
I do want to make a point of it, though. I literally lost my train of thought. That's why I was trying to say it. Fuck. Oh, Mr. Beast.
About Battle Royale?
Mr. Beast, what if he
Whoa.
got this show
Battle
instead
Royale.
of Squid Games and then made it in real life? He's like, you're going to be gambling on a ship because I don't understand fucking irony, I guess.
He didn't
do
make
that, but with,
Squid
like,
Games.
He did
got
that
a
with
bunch
Squid
of-
Games. That's my joke. Like, if you
No,
saw
he
this,
didn't.
Yeah.
No, he didn't.
And he called
made,
it Mr. Beast Ultimate Kaiji.
What do
He
you mean?
made
No,
beat-
he didn't.
He made Beast Games, which is a separate thing that he made, which is the same thing as Squid Games, but it's a separate thing
They,
because it was on a
it
Yeah,
literally
Mr. Beast
has the
used
same
fucking,
like,
iconography. They
Feastables,
have
dude.
like the orange jumpsuits, and they're all in like numbers and shit.
Yeah, and he shot them when they lost.
Yeah,
Wasn't
he
it
fucking
on a
shot them.
different? Wasn't it on a different platform, like streaming platform?
Oh, I'm sure. It was, I didn't fucking watch it. I just went like, "Wow, he
I thought it-
like is
I
just
thought it
doing
was-
this."
No, I know he was ripping it off, but I thought it was like a completely separate thing.
No. It
No.
was just what if Squid Games
He
was
released
hosted by
it-
Mr. Beast.
I
Didn't
swear
he
he
released
like
it right
his
after
video
Squid
titles
Game
were
Season
like,
2 came out, too.
This is my Squid Games or some shit. I swear.
Yeah,
He wasn't trying to
not. I
hide
don't
it.
fucking know. It doesn't matter. The joke was he would watch this and be like, "Oh, this seems like a good idea to put a bunch of desperate people on a fucking boat and then put them into slave labor. Oh, I should do that
Yeah,
for a
he would-
YouTube video."
If they lose, they have to sample my Mr. Beast burger.
They have to eat
formula.
my Mr. Beast burger. I'm
What
sure.
does he make? What?
I
he has,
don't,
like, a
I
food
don't
product.
actually have that big of an opinion on Mr. Beast. I don't fucking watch the guy at all. But I just thought it'd be funny because I thought.
Well, I mean,
it was a
it's
little
relevant
out of touch
because
when
with
he
the
did
amount of
that.
the amount of money he has, he could afford to host his own Kaiji Ultimate Gambler Addiction with a bunch of desperate, people. They probably all be
bunch of
kids, so that's
desperate
the audience, right?
housewives.
bunch.
Yeah, all the desperate housewives of the Desians of kids that unironically watch him, so they can get their blindness cured.
12-year-olds mostly. Probably.
What does
mostly
he do now?
color
Does he still
blindness.
cure people's? Yeah, does he still cure people? Like he travels the world and it's like, hey, here's some money.
I cured poverty, and he puts a bunch of
Just
people
gives
on a
them
poor
money.
people on a boat.
That's awesome. He just puts them on a boat. It's like, now we're just gonna put all the poor and push them somewhere else. On a boat and push them somewhere else. Jesus.
Now, hear me out. What if they could, like, not be poor, but they have to play a game to try and win?
And if they lose,
I
they
like
die.
it. Keep going.
Yeah.
I gotta say, I
Good
like
idea,
your
good
plan.
idea. We're still
Approved.
brainstorming.
Yeah, Mr. Beast, if you're listening, which I know you do, hear us out.
He
We
is,
got some
yeah,
ideas.
dude, he keeps DMing us. It's kind of like pathetic.
Yeah.
It's kind of
What do you
annoying.
think, what do you think
Yeah, dude.
his DMs would be like?
Please let me
I-
on the cast, please.
Yeah, I sent you $1 billion trillion. Let me on the podcast, and then we reject him and send the money back.
Guys, in real life, you're
I
so
love
cool.
Kevin Mikey.
All your opinions are correct, and you're always like smart, and you don't say stupid shit constantly. Oh my god.
That's exactly.
Please, I'll buy you a Lamborghini.
Please, I'll buy you 6 Lamborghinis.
I mean, he's sent us so many Lamborghinis. Like, I don't know.
I have
what
like
to
a
do with
running out
pile
of
of
room
them.
for all
I
that.
have
I literally
a pile
just-
of them in my living room.
them. Dude, I just drive them out and then I walk home. Like, I just leave them places.
At this point, we have like 2 of each color of Lambo.
It's the fucking junkyard of, like, fucking pristine Lamborghinis just sitting in front of your
He
couch.
keeps hella dropping them in through like a helicopter.
It's really inconvenient because I can't see my TV anymore. It's like in between my couch and my TV.
There's too many Lamborghinis in the house. I can't find my
The
son.
entire parking garage is just full of Lambos.
Yeah.
You just drive
Oh,
it
there's
out
another
somewhere
one.
and leave it. It's like whatever.
I'm gonna get all these Gallardos out of my lot.
Oh,
They're taking up space
you
in
have
the
to pay all
garden.
the taxes on it though. I love.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like a
taxes,
Lamborghini
dude.
that you don't
Holy
want would be like
taxes,
the
man.
worst
I can't
white
wait for taxes.
elephant
You-
because like you couldn't sell that shit.
Dude,
Who would buy it?
wait.
Anybody who can afford a Lamborghini is just gonna buy a new Lamborghini.
Wait.
Yeah.
Can we talk about the trauma they were giving me when he was talking about like interest and loans? Like, oh my fucking god.
When
Interest
he hands
rates.
the guy the spreadsheet.
Yeah, when he
I kind of entered a fugue state with all that, like all the math being computed.
It was a lot of math,
keep
but
up.
if you ever get a big loan, it's just like, oh my god.
My brain.
Yeah, Derek was
melted.
having hot flashes. Like it's like I'm buying a house.
Yeah, I'm. Have you guys ever gambled? Like, do you have any goofy gambling
Me and Clay did
stories?
Russian roulette first time we met.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
That's how they got
right.
on the pod.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how we let you on the pod. Me and Matt were like, all right, we need to find 2 more people.
Yeah, we had a bunch of people on a boat with a bunch of half-loaded revolvers, and it was like, all right, the last 2 standing.
I
Get
mean,
me
that's
on.
not how the story went, but
the
okay, we'll go with that.
I'm pretty sure that's
I'm
not what
pretty
happened.
sure
Yeah,
it was
Kaiji
you
Ultimate
two.
Survivor is actually a biography of how we made the show.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty accurate. It's the 3 of us, and then Clay got shot in the head, but you know, we let him come with us anyways.
Yeah.
We got him surgery to stay alive, and now he's
We
here.
gave him
I'm
an
like
old
Rain
dirty
Man
sock
now.
to wrap his head with.
We
Yeah.
luckily I like pushed his brains back in, so he's like mostly fine. I
That's
found
how-
like
that's
some
how that
dust.
worked out.
Like there's probably some dust in
I,
there.
I blacked
some
out for a
trash.
minute, but as soon as the brains were black,
Oh my god.
yeah, you see,
Yeah, you coughed up a bullet right after.
That's fucking hilarious.
I shit the other
Yeah.
one out later.
Just fucking stuffed his brains back in his head and wrapped his head with a dirty sock. A fucking
Crazy
cum sock.
gambling stories. I just like how when you go to most casinos, if you pretend to play with the slot machines, eventually, like one of the waitress ladies will come up to you and ask you if you want a drink, and they'll. I think they still do. They still serve you for free as long as you're
In
gambling?
Vegas?
Yeah, in Vegas.
When I went in 2016, they did that. And oh boy, did I drink a lot.
Yeah. I kept ordering very subpar White Russians. The bartender must have hated me.
Dude, I just drank beer. I was fucking retarded. It was awesome. But like my only real
black
experience, that was like different though, because I was with family. But like my only real experience gambling, it was on my 21st birthday. Me and my friend walked into a casino, and I put $20 into a machine, and it disappeared forever, and I left. Because I was like, that's fucking stupid. Why would I do that?
That's the correct response, so I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
You probably
Thank
would have
God
been
you
like
didn't
homeless
win.
and destitute. You probably would be on a boat right now.
Dude, I
gambling
was
for your
so
life.
mad. I was
You got a
honestly
taste of the
livid.
winning.
Like, no, I put it in the machine. It literally just went, and then it was like da 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 and you lost. And I was just like, what the fuck? That wasn't a
Wait,
game.
the
That wasn't
the
fun.
slot machine didn't spin and show pretty colors and animations on the screen.
It spun for like a second. Dude, like we used to go to like an actual arcade, and it was like $20, and you could be there all day, and it had every game you could imagine. That's fucking worth it to me. But like, gambling is fucking silly. I get like some games are fun, like whatever, like blackjack and stuff like that. Yeah, I
52
could see
pickup.
that.
That's
more.
a good one.
I think it's like fun in concept. I don't think I'd ever go blow mad money at like a random place.
But have you?
Like I'll play the game with people.
Yeah, have you ever
Yeah,
played it with the
that's
boys?
fair.
It's a fun,
Yeah.
fun time.
It's a good time.
That'd be a fun game
It's a
we
good
could
game
play
you
if
can
we
talk
ever.
over and just like hang out.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's different when you go to a place and you're playing with strangers and
Well,
like,
yeah,
you're
absolutely.
only
'Cause
and
it's-
you're only there to spend money.
absolutely.
Because that's the dopamine, I guess. I don't know.
That's how you make friends.
Yeah, I could like.
I don't think so.
I know that it's like an
Most-
addiction and stuff, but whenever I see people like with like the fucking spin machines and they
Yeah, I was
just sit
kidding,
there for like
it's terrible.
fucking hours, dude, I'm just like, bro, like
Yeah,
just like scroll on TikTok or something, dude. Stop losing all your money.
yeah.
You talking about you're reaching some like
Yeah, we don't even have the cool pachinkos
70-plus-year-old bucket hat, Hawaiian shirt, overweight with the walker or the cane, just standing there all day in front of slot machines.
Yeah.
If we had the cool pachinkos, I would at least understand it because they're really flashy and stuff.
Yeah, they go all out in Japan. They really they make gambling fun to watch for the person because they have big anime girls flying on screen and 4D sound effects and
Now that I can get behind.
And then like
And
one of
then
the
you watch-
anime girls
you
like
watch the little
shoves her
ball-
ass up to the screen. They have like fart detectors and sprays fart clouds out. It's so good.
yeah, that's the
Jesus
4D.
Christ.
You can get like Hyperdimension Neptunia.
Oh.
She'll like stick her ass out. on the
Hyperdimension Neptunia. That's
camera.
awesome. But no, remember the fucking there was a 4D ride in Disney World where
Were they farted on you?
it was like Stitch like came up and like fucking farted and then he like spat on me and I was so grossed out by that as a kid. I fucking hated that.
Mr. Derek, Mr. Horning.
Mr. Harding
Jerks off on you.
And then it was like he like farts and then like it sprays like spit on you. And I'm like,
Yeah,
it's
all
water.
the-
It's
all
like
the
clearly
Disney
water,
adults.
but I hated that. I was so like icked out.
I can see that. But then all the Disney adults on the ride with you were like, "Oh, that's like how I wanted to experience the movie."
Yeah, they were
I just wanted
screaming.
Stitch
They're
to
like,
come on me."
Stitch, come home with me.
Were there Disney adults back then?
I don't
I'm not sure
know.
if
I have no idea. It was probably.
Did they hatch yet?
No, I don't think they existed yet.
They're probably still incubating beneath the.
I'm sure there were like adults who liked Disney.
Oh,
but
yeah,
I think the
absolutely.
term
It's-
Disney adult is a completely separate
Yeah. it's
thing.
different.
Well, we didn't have all the
You had
technology to
Disney
facilitate the
enjoyers,
Disney adult
and then you
lifestyle.
have Disney adults.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
different. Although Disney kind of sucks a little bit right now. I'm not gonna lie.
They
Yeah.
do suck a little bit right now.
To be honest, I've
Yeah.
never been to Disney, man. I've like. I like
I
the.
just fuck with animation and like their old
The
movies.
movies,
are pretty
yeah,
good.
the old like 2D movies are great.
I fucking
for
love.
sure,
I
but
fucking
that-
Even some of their new stuff
Atlantis.
is like decent.
I feel like they rely on buying
Like-
other companies that already made good shit
Yeah.
because
Yeah, I think they're just doing like a General Electric thing where they're like, they're not like
monopolizing.
a company about making animation anymore. They're just about a company about acquiring other
Acquiring
companies
companies.
and selling those companies, upselling them, and until it's just gonna like fucking burn.
right.
Like,
I think Disney also facilitates on their giant cruises. You can gamble and
oh yeah, you can go
Like,
buy
get
like
into
$800 Star Wars milk.
Yeah, you can buy $800
I'm-
Star Wars
yep,
milk and
that's
then
the price.
lose all of your money. over the
Dude,
course of 8 months.
I might have exaggerated, but I do think it's fucking heinous. Hold on.
I'm guessing. My guess would be $30. That's like a disgusting.
They're selling you Mark Hamill's tit milk for $800. You said
So
was it
what's
Star
like
Wars? It
a
was like a
good-
cruise, right?
Skywalker's milk.
What's good Disney movie? Like, what's a good Disney movie?
I like
I like
Atlantis,
Hercules.
but that's probably nostalgia.
Atlantis is great. That's
Yeah.
that's one they never go back to either. You never
Yeah.
hear a lot of people talking
Dude, it was
about
so
that one.
dark. Like, holy shit! Like, half the crew like dies in the middle of the movie, and then there's a bunch of
I liked,
soldiers and shit. I was like, this is awesome.
I like Treasure Planet. You guys
Treasure
see that
Planet, yeah, that was a good one.
That was a good one.
That had a really cool world building with like the solar sails and stuff, and just how the ships worked.
one? Yeah.
Like a lot.
Yeah, I
that
remember
was
loving
so
the ships
cool.
as a kid.
I'm so like that was there was a lot of really cool like adventure movies around that time, and those were fun.
When did they stop doing 2D? When did they fully switch
a
to
bit
just
after
CG
that? I
stuff?
forget. I don't remember what the movie is. Like, I'm trying to remember.
Oh wait. Hang on. This is
He
a
like
deep
turns
cut
him
for
into
Disney.
a
Wait.
frog or something. Turns himself into a frog.
Do you remember the movie? Was this Disney? Yeah. Do you remember Home on the Range? Any of you guys see that?
No. What?
No.
With fucking Roseanne as a cow.
Range.
Home on the Range. Disney. Like, where's the resurgence of this movie?
What the fuck? 2004.
Yeah. Crazy because I remember this movie because I forget.
Oh my
what
god, I
happened
might
to it,
have
in
seen
middle
this
school.
before.
In middle school social studies, I like won a lottery with some other classmates to go see this
In
movie in
theaters?
theaters with our teacher. It's so fucking weird. I don't remember what we were even doing. I just remember.
Do you
like,
remember
winning,
anything
and then
of
our
this
teacher-
movie?
I just remember they made a dig at another animation. Roseanne Barr as a cow. She like roasts one of the like guy horses, and it's like, oh look, it's Spirit, Stallion of the Sim, moron. And then that was like a dig at DreamWorks because DreamWorks made that horse movie Spirit.
Oh, I
Yeah.
remember Spirit. That was kind of a fun one.
Yeah, that was like yeah, DreamWorks was doing the 2D shit too. Still back then.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
dude, have you seen
salute to
Megamind though?
Home on the
That
Range.
shit slaps. I watched that so fucking
original-
late.
The original's not bad. I remember watching the original and kind of liking it.
The Megamind?
Yeah, Will Ferrell's.
Oh
like,
yeah, dude, the movie's
remember,
Yeah.
Megamind's
this
great.
is me.
It's
He starts the movie with that.
this is yeah. I know he does the bit. He does the fucking bit at the beginning of the movie. Is great. Oh man, Megamind's so good. Just like
That's DreamWorks, right?
Yeah.
Was that- I feel like they were still trying because then they had like Mega Man 3 now and
Yeah, Mega
it's
Man
like a
3.
shitty-
No, well,
That's
I think they
shitty.
just
Yeah.
sold off the
Movie.
IP.
I can't wait
and,
for-
like, pump that out.
I can't wait for Megamind X. That's gonna be great.
Is there actually a Megamind X?
No,
There is now. They're gonna steal that
he
idea.
he gets a cool set of armor, and now he can dash.
Yeah, he can air dash.
I didn't
Dash
make the
and shit,
connection
yeah.
for a second. I was literally making the joke that it sounded like Mega Man. I'm retarded.
The same joke, but inversed. Like, yeah, like Mega
You
Man
built
X.
off the joke,
the
and I
game,
failed
stupid.
you.
Okay, Will Ferrell is still gonna be in it. I think
In
or
front
at
of
least
the
it sounded
whole
like.
internet too, dude. Everyone fucking saw that fuck up, dude, or heard it.
It's okay, man. I was entering a fugue state because I was trying to think of other 2D Disney, like relatively unknown 2D Disney movies that I, as a contrarian,
Unknown?
I want to champion.
What's the fucking one? The OG. Fuck. They fucked it up so bad because the conductor like left mid production or something like that, and so like the score just gets
The
all fucking
conductor?
whack.
Music composer.
Oh, what the fuck is it called?
No, I think Yeah, I
It's
think
like
you are right. It is
the kid,
conductor,
and he
right?
has like the pig that follows him around.
The kid with the
Kid
Babe?
with the pig.
No, not Babe. Hold up.
I know, like
Fuck, yes.
Babe was the kid, and he was
A
a
kid
pig.
with a pig. Can we have a
Hang on.
narrator that
Computer.
explains everything to us? Because I'm a little too retarded. Like, I can't
Yeah,
understand.
the narrator
The
from
Skull
Kaiji
King,
specifically.
the Black Cauldron.
Oh, Black Cauldron.
Oh, you know, I've never seen that one, but I've heard.
Oh,
I've heard
dude, that one
tell
fucking,
of it.
it's great. It's weird though because I didn't notice it
I remember
growing
Billy
up,
and Mandy.
but apparently there was like a huge creative disagreement, and so like halfway through the film, the score just starts like not lining up with anything that's going on, and they just couldn't fix it, so they just like kept it, and it just like completely disconnects, so it gets like really weird.
wait, because you said the composer, he just dipped out.
Something like that, yeah. Hold up. Black
I know
Cauldron.
nothing about this movie, but I've heard it's really good.
I think
It's great,
isn't
dude.
it referenced in Billy and Mandy when she like eats the bad pizza in one of the dreams? Like Mandy turns into like a
Potentially?
volcano demon. I swear
don't
that's a
know
I'm
that.
not
reference to Black
entirely
Cauldron.
certain off the top of my head. That was a
Mm.
Disney movie, though.
I'll say a Goofy movie is pretty fantastic.
I wouldn't say that's unknown. Maybe it's like a little bit
Oh,
more
I
niche.
didn't know we were doing unknown. That's the only
Yeah, no,
Disney
Goofy movie
movie
fucking
that I
slaps,
can
dude. I
say
love-
good things about. To be honest, I don't
I
know any.
love Goofy movie.
I don't know any other Disney movies that
I've
I like.
actually never seen the original. I saw the sequel where he goes to
What?
college.
What?
Bro, Goofy
dude,
movie, that's a good one. You
That's-
should watch that.
That's crazy. It's so good.
Like I've seen clips of it, but I've never seen the whole movie.
You should watch it. You should, like, not right now because we're doing this, but when we're done.
Right
Wait one
after,
second, I'm gonna go watch the
immediately.
entirety of a Goofy movie, and we'll get back to talking about Kaiji Ultimate Survivor.
At some point.
Yeah, I mean,
Once Disney buys the rights to Kaiji.
This Treasure
What-
Planet is like my favorite.
yeah, Treasure Planet.
like,
they did
my
like
favorite movie
El
ever.
Dorado. They did.
No,
El
El
Dorado
Dorado.
That's not
that was
Disney.
DreamWorks.
That's DreamWorks,
Yeah.
Danny. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, it says Disney.
You're not a
on
true
this.
Disney adult.
This is
The Road to
DreamWorks.
El Dorado? No way. That was DreamWorks.
Ratatouille is my favorite movie.
Well, then the list.
That's lyrics.
Is wrong.
That was Pixar. Well, I guess it's all Disney now, but
I
Pixar
know.
was when they were still
It was
independent.
produced
kinda.
by DreamWorks.
Yeah, The Road to El Dorado is fucking DreamWorks.
Well, guess what? Disney don't they own all that shit now?
No.
No.
No. Oh. Well, they will soon.
I can see how you would think that though,
I
with the
get-
way things
yeah.
have been
It
going.
is-
I bet they've tried. They've tried. buying
It definitely
out.
was in that era of like the two. Well, so a lot of people left Disney and went
And
to
formed
DreamWorks.
DreamWorks, yeah.
Yeah. So there was like a very similar style that was being produced.
For a while, and then they Shrek'd it up.
Yeah.
Well, it's
then
funny because they
everybody
made
made the,
fucking Prince of Egypt, which was supposed to be their like magnum opus, and then they
That
made
is very
Road to
well
El Dorado,
animated.
both of which did pretty alright, but then Shrek just blew them out of the fucking
Yeah.
water, and they were like, I guess we'll do that.
I mean, I'm sure everyone already knows the story where like Shrek was like the project, like work on this stupid thing. You're not good enough to work on the Road to El Dorado. Go work on Shrek. And they like threw a bunch of these animators in it, and they made a fucking funny movie. And then
They made
Yeah.
the seminal
They did
movie
great.
of the early
Literally,
2000s.
like, became a fucking iconograph.
yeah, it's so funny.
I don't know. I think it had a lot of. I don't think it was like supposed to be not great.
Yeah,
No,
I
that's
think
the story though. Like that's
Yeah,
what
yeah, that's
people
the-
who worked on it talk about. Like that's a common
It wasn't a
story.
big deal at the company, right?
Yeah,
They-
it
they
wasn't a
weren't-
big
they
deal.
Didn't put a
It
lot of
was
faith in it.
Considered a punishment if you worked on Shrek. You would like that's the story.
Yeah, they had like no faith in it. They thought it was gonna be like.
I
you
mean,
know.
it was like therapy.
secondary,
I think. It was
Yeah,
literally
no,
like
I think it was.
it was
awesome.
like ex Disney therapy. It's like let's fucking just roast our old boss in this movie.
Lord
Make him
Farquaad.
yeah, like it's
Yeah, I love that.
fucking
I love that
insane.
story too. Yeah, they just had such a great time making it, and then the stakes were relatively low. It sounds like. 'Cause
It's
they're
just,
like, ah,
it's
a
just
fun
like
little movie we'll put out.
it's honestly rare to see like good satire, and that is a pretty good. Shrek is a pretty good satire of Disney.
Yeah, because it's, I mean,
altogether.
it's literally just an inverse on like every stereotypical Disney story that's been told up until that point. And it's like, what if we make the monster the protagonist, and what if he doesn't like, you know, fucking become beautiful and whatever at the
what
end?
if they
what if
choose
he,
to stay ogres? What if
But
even
fucking
like
great.
more than that, it's like they took all of the characters that Disney just held on to so tightly, all the like Grimtail characters and stuff, and they just made them all asses, just like Jackass and Goofy, you know, Pinocchio in a thong, and just
Oh yeah, that's
why
right.
is that a
was
scene
that a bit
sticks
they
out
did?
for you so much, Danny? Why do you? This is like
because
the fourth time you brought it up.
It's genuinely a funny bit.
Yeah. Why are you looking at a picture of Pinocchio in a thong right now?
You know why?
Gulps.
That's
Crazy
not his nose that's growing.
My nose is growing, but
Jamie,
not that one.
pull up some Pinocchio porn.
But Ferngully's, is that Disney? I don't know.
Ferngully?
Ferngully?
I think that was DreamWorks. Too,
I don't know if it was either. Hold up.
They
I think
did-
it might
yeah.
be.
Wasn't there another one? There was like Amblin Entertainment. They did like 2D movies. That was like Steven Spielberg's animation company.
Yeah, Ferngully was something
Was there for a while.
completely else.
Wow,
Um,
Google is not very good at my question.
Fi Films and
Almost
Kroyer
like
Films.
The AI is wrong a statistic amount of those times, so I don't fucking know, man.
And
Good thing we're putting
autistic
all the money into it. All the money ever.
Take
and the
my money.
Resources on Earth.
Let's fucking
No, but yeah,
not
I
be able
don't-
to buy computer parts.
I don't have like a. We can stop talking about this anytime, but I don't have a lot of nostalgia for most Disney movies, even though I watched them a lot as a kid. I don't know.
We should watch
don't-
Atlantis at some point, the best anime, and we could do
Yeah.
3 episodes of Atlantis.
I mean, like the
I,
movie.
I laughed at the part.
That one was
Rigo's-
good. Treasure Planet.
Atlantis is fucking great, yeah.
Goofy
I liked they
movie.
had this brief moment. Like, they do 3D, 2D stuff a lot nowadays, but they had this brief moment where, like, Treasure Planet and Atlantis came out. They had this, like, real neat style that blended really well with itself with those two movies,
Yeah.
but they just never followed up with it. Like, I feel like it was probably easier to make those films because of the 3D benefits, but then, like, they just never got to pursue that in a grand way, and I feel like, God, that was just, like, such a vibe.
They were using
Yeah.
3D for a long time. I mean, fucking Tarzan. Not.
Oh, yeah,
it was
yeah.
drawn over, but
They had, like, that
for the roots.
in-house fucking thing.
I guess nowadays
That was their big first foray.
production.
Into that, right? With Tarzan.
I think 2D. You might say it's a real gamble. They don't do it so much anymore.
Oh, good.
Well, it's
good way
also,
to bring
like-
it back, Danny. Back to
I
the
think
boat.
it's back to the
Excellent
boat.
segue. I laughed at the Atlantis when he goes like, "I swim pretty girl. I mean, pretty good."
And then he
And then
nuts in
like,
his pants, and he goes back to the fucking gambling ship to pay off his debt.
Yeah.
He goes back to gambling. Yeah. What's his name? Yeah, Milo Thatch was definitely in crippling gambling debt at the start of that movie.
Yeah, man.
Ugh.
Oh my god.
Do you think Kaiji
Kaiju.
Caillou?
Kaiju.
Do you think-
Caillou deserves to be on that fucking boat, dude. Fucking Caillou,
You think
get your ass on that ship.
Would Caillou survive?
No, he's fucking retarded. He would lose his cards and then
No, he
whine
would.
about it.
He'd
No,
cry
the Lord
about
Caillou,
it, but
he would whine so much, and
That-
the gambling,
that the
the
guys would
debtors
give
would just
him
give him the
stars.
money.
they'd all just fucking
Yeah, they would give
kill
him stars.
themselves. Do you
Just so
think
they don't have to deal with it.
Do you think Caillou's parents would drop him off at the gambling boat?
I think the
like,
dad would, yeah.
like push him into the boat?
You know the dad in that show, like if you look at all of the frames of animation he's in, he just the look on his face, he just wants to kill his own kids. So bad.
Is there anything we didn't like touch on with the show that we wanted to? Because I feel like we talked about the art style a little bit, right?
Yeah, it's bonkers
Yeah.
style, but it's
Are we
really
all in agreement? We
unique.
all kind
It's
of dig
awesome.
it. We're all really into the art style because I like it.
I dig it,
thought
yeah.
the characters were really fucking ugly, but it is really well done.
I just feel like
And-
Kaiji, like, my
I
only critique, which is not really a critique, I think it's, like, great stylistically, but Kaiji just needs a mad unibrow, dude. I feel like it would really just pull everything together.
Oh, you mentioned that, yeah.
You should
The
have
unibrow really tie his face
monitor.
together.
Move
Yeah,
around
yeah.
when you
Let
move.
me.
Edit it right
I'll
now.
draw one
And
really
Wait,
quick.
draw that and send
Yeah.
it to me, and that could be the thumbnail.
No, the,
You'll put it in
the
the-
thumbnail, Danny.
put
This,
it in the
this has to be
screenshots.
the thumbnail. It has to be the 90% of gamblers quit right before they're about to win big, and it's just him like mining, or him. It could be him walking back. It could be like the dumb guy walking back, and him like Kaiji mining forward.
Wait, who gave the more motivational degenerate gambler speech? The debtor in the beginning, or his friend who fucked him over in the second episode? Because the guy with the big dick sucking lips in the second episode that fucked him was he the one that said that? It's like, you only win 90% of the gambles that you don't make, squirt.
Yeah, after the guy who he like stabbed the tires in the car and like vandalized it, and he's like, "It was you, you idiot."
That
the
was funny.
first
That was
episode,
legitimately funny. That was the first. That was the debtor. Yeah.
Yeah.
Danny,
That
that
was
has to be
pretty
the
funny.
thumbnail and just like shittily Photoshop their huge side profile faces on them. Make them like massive.
Big beak nose.
Perfect.
His big avian nose.
Yeah, the nose is wild, dude.
Dude, if
Bro
you
can
ever kiss
smell
the
woman-
Africa from
Oh,
Chicago.
man, it would stab right through his fucking head.
The side profile of Kaiji. I swear his nostrils changed, like the axis every shot. I felt like sometimes his nostrils were getting close to the tip, and other times it was drawn like really far back. It could just be me Mandela affecting myself, but it was enchanting. I was hypnotized every time they showed his face.
All right. So we all agree this passes the 3-episode rule. We all would continue.
I feel like,
this.
Yeah.
dude,
I
it was
think
one
we
episode. We already
actually-
knew what was
okay.
going on.
Yeah, we actually did continue it, so I don't even need to ask
Yeah.
you guys.
We watched the
We
little.
did. We started
willingly
watching
continued
episode
it.
4 because
We had to know what happened.
we wanted to keep going.
Yeah.
That being said, who wants to narrate our way out of this?
What's that mean?
Will Danny and the 3-episode rule survive the next podcast?
Find out next time on the board. It's like literally his fucking voice.
Danny was betrayed and oh so gloriously left out to pasture by his good friends who he thought he could trust.
they had a little bit of hope on the boat. Oh, so sad. I didn't
Yeah,
flush
that narrator
any of
makes
those
it.
cards.
If only they paid attention
God.
to the rules.
The rules a little bit closer. As you can see, he's gambling on a boat right now. English.
Well, this is the end of 3-episode rule.
The episode
jealous
is
that all you guys
ending
can
now,
roll
in
your
case you
Rs.
didn't notice.
Like, will the narrator ever finish his narration? Find out next time.
We're the 3-episode rule. Remember to like so we could jam our noise straight into the algorithm. Subscribe and follow so you don't miss our next episode. Seriously, it's important. Thanks for stopping by. See you next time.
I'm coming for you. All right, stop.